Danny, a big 3 points, and I guess on an emotional day.
Very emotional. I'd like to say well done and thank you to all the supporters in the stadium for the respect they showed. Obviously to Phil Kirk in his current situation, and that includes the Newport staff, players and supporters. And I think you saw from the reaction of the crowd during that minute and the final whistle, when everyone sort of looked up at him and gave him a clap. Everyone wishes him well in his fight. Let's get it right. And we appreciate everything he's done for this football club so far. Long may it continue.
Yeah, and credit to the referees for stopping the game and allowing everybody to do that.
We spoke before during the referee briefing, and he said he was going to do that. And as I say, fair play to Newport staff. They were, he said, "You're right with that." Of course, no problem. So fair play to Nelson and his staff for adhering to that request from the referee.
That said, the performance, I mean, I think on it would have been a travesty had you not got 3 points today. Would you agree with that? Yeah, especially when they score that goal, another goal from a corner, and yet we go and score 2 from a corner straight after. So you take that every week. But like I say, if we'd lost today, you look back, reflect, and go, certain things have got to improve, and those things have still got to improve, whilst acknowledging that to go straight up the other end and score a minute after takes a lot of courage. It does, especially when you're in a bad run of form. Fair play to those players, because they attacked the set piece really well and then did it again. And that happened to us at Walsall the other week, didn't it? When they got a corner goal, another goal. So it was nice that the shoe was on the other foot, and it was just a real much needed win. We've lost 4 on the trot, and hopefully now we're back to winning ways. And obviously scoring twice from coming back straight away to score twice as well, both from similar situations as well. Jack Sparks corner kicks, Max Palmer in there as well, and Peppel or Banks to score.
Well, we didn't work on defending like we did for the first corner, and let everyone know that, but we did work on the 2 goals that we did score. So like I say, if we'd lost, we would have been really sick, but we still look back, open play. I think we had some good chances, gave the ball away sometimes in poor areas, which allowed them to counter, didn't we, first half. Boots made a fantastic save for the one-on-one from Camwa. A few times from our corners they countered, and we just misjudged the bounce of the ball. So it was nice that things went our way today, because the last 4 games things certainly haven't. A lot of it our own doing. So did we have a bit of luck today? No, I believe we made our own luck and we deserve the win.
How pleased are you that you restricted Newport to nothing really in the second half?
Yeah, that's pleasing, but as you know with football, especially when they get that free kick in the 95th minute, you sometimes fear the worst. You're only human. You trust the players to do things right, but when you've lost 4 on the trot, you do fear the worst. That's natural for coach, staff, supporters, and everyone alike. So to see that out and to have to blow the whistle just before the bloke struck it from the 18-yard box, good day for the Spireites.
Bin Peppel, obviously could have had a hat-trick today. Brilliant efforts for hitting the post twice as well. I guess he's cursing himself that he hasn't got a hat-trick today. Yeah,
but I say to him, stick to the plan but go off script, if that makes sense. So his job from the corner is to pin the goalie, but then be alert to think where he believes the ball's going to drop, and he's done that. Fair play to Ash Palmer, heading it back across, and he's on his toes, and he gave Clarkey, especially a centre half, I know, excellent defender, been around for years, experience, and I thought he actually defended really well against Bim, but Bim gave him so many problems. So you can be a striker that gets a reputation for just working hard, and that'll get you so far. But if you can add goals to his game like he's doing, like he's done today, and what he did a couple of times against Doncaster earlier, and now he's got to kick on, get a few more goals, because he's a hell of a prospect.
So Liam Mandeville back to his best today?
Yeah. He's got a nasty scar on his head, half-time blood coming down, which might have damaged his recently improved hairline. So he's a bit disappointed with that, but Liam's a soldier. I've said it many a time. He's the first one in there now laughing and joking. He's the first one when you lose to be gutted. But it's really pleasing for the players. All of them, the subs, the ones not involved, have gone through a tough period. I think today the gaffer went with a lot of players that we had in the National League, and they worked their socks off. You're going to get that with any of our players. And luckily for us today, more things went for us than not.
And it's going in the right way in terms of injury front. Obviously, the surprise with January Donassin being, his injury obviously not as bad as first thought, and pleasing to see Lewis Gordon back on the field today. Yeah, it is for both of those things. Just felt it was right to put JD at that time to shore up. I think he showed his calmness. Obviously, Lewis, I don't think he touched the ball, but it's great now, especially in that left back position. We've got Sparksy and Lewis, and now it's up to Lewis and up to us to keep him fit, because he was doing ever so well before he got injured. So hopefully now this can be a kick-start. No more 4-game defeats on the trot. Let's go on a run.
starting again at Salford on Tuesday night.
Yeah, Tuesday night would be a different ask. Obviously, they came and got a point earlier on in the season. Chance for you to go there and follow up with back-to-back wins.
Yeah, and they've been on a bit of an iffy run as well. I think they lost again today. Might be wrong with that. Might be way off that, but I'm sure that's what I heard. So it's a tough place to go. The pitch won't be great. They'll be up for a scrap. And if we want anything, we've got to be up for that scrap. So at Colchester the other night, you're not quite at it. You get punished. We were at it today. We won the game. We've got to make sure now we enjoy our Sunday, rev ourselves up again Monday, go to Salford and let's start getting some more points on the board.
And we get the fixture against Salford, and then it's revved up for 2,000 fans going to Notts County next Saturday.
Brilliant. I said it last night at the fans forum about sometimes your expectations and what you promote to the club and to the support base changes during the season. You can't say now, yeah, let's go and win the league. Probably won't happen. So you have to sort of alter everyone's ambitions and hopes, whilst also accepting that, okay, we're not quite where we want to be. We wanted to be in that top half by now, pushing on for the playoffs. We're not, but we need to go to places like Notts County and enjoy the fact we are an EFL League 2 team. We haven't taken it for granted. The last 4 games have just been not quite good enough. Today was a big step in the right direction.
No Metcalfe, no Hobson. Is that just selection issues? You can't fit them all in.
Really tough. If they're on the bench, 2 aren't. If they're in the team, 2 aren't. It's very tough. And what you do when you are one of those ones in the matchday squad, you want to play well. You've got to make sure you go and win, because it makes it very hard then to leave them out.